Mic check. Hello.
Hi,
Hi, guys. Welcome back to another file/episode of a Dose of Humor podcast. We are your hosts,
I'm Jen.
and I'm Emma. Oh, girl, I'm stuffed.
Same. We just
We
finished
just finished eating not so long ago, and
some burritos.
food was delicious.
And she didn't even like burritos,
I
and
don't like
she
burritos.
had one today.
I didn't want to deal with tacos. I didn't want
It
to
was a
deal with
little
the whole.
messy,
Yeah,
and
that's why
I
I
didn't
didn't
want to
want
be
to.
messy today.
I didn't feel like having that smell in my hands. I knew with the burrito, I was gonna be able to hold with the foil.
I'm over here smelling my fingers as if I didn't wash my hands.
I went to the restroom too. I'm like, I didn't wash my hands. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Anyways, hi guys, welcome back. If you're new, she forgot to say
Welcome.
that.
I
If
know.
you're
I'm
new,
sorry. If you knew,
welcome.
welcome. I'm over here. Welcome. I don't even know what I'm pointing at.
Me, clearly. I gotta carry her in my bag, like always.
And what the problem is?
What the what?
What the problem is?
Oh, it sounded like, what's the promise? I'm like, there's no promise, girl. I've never said I promise you anything.
What the problem is?
Sometimes I wonder if like people pick that up. Like sometimes you're very like formal when you talk, and then there's times where you're like ghetto
Ghetto?
AF. Like so ghetto. And I'm just like the switch up, girl. Like the switch up from like normal to ghetto, it's like that. And it's like little
Little tweak.
sprinkles, but just a little bit. It's not very like noticeable, but I'm over here like, I hope I'm not talking like super ghetto, and then I watch
Just
myself and I'm like, they make him so conceited. I hate it here. I hate it here. Oh my god.
sometimes I notice it too, but I'm like, I'm not gonna say anything. I'm just pretend I don't hear it.
I know, because there's times with like there's little things you say that it's like those are the things you just say them like
I
that,
say
and
it,
it's
yeah.
yeah. So I'm like, I'm already used to it, but I don't realize it until I'm rewatching it, like when I'm editing, and I'm like, oh, I'm like, I wonder if anybody else picks that up. I'm like, or is it just me? And it's funny because we were just talking about that. Well, not just, but we talked about it when we first started recording. I never realized how I sound very like, and I'm not. I don't know what that means. I just,
She thinks that's how you think that's not how you sound. But
I didn't.
sorry, I have to put this on.
You're fine. No, I didn't know that's how I sounded. Like, I didn't know I sound. I told you this. I hate it when people would always be like, "Oh, you sound so conceited," or like not even conceited. It's just like you sound like a girly girl, or even like people over the phone. Like I've met people and I've spoken to them over the phone, and they'll be like, and then they see me in person, they're like, "You're not what I what I was expecting." And I'm like, "What you mean?" And then in
Actually,
person, sorry, and I'm like, and I just feel like in person, I do have my little like ghetto moments too, where I'm like, "Nah, fam, like I'll
mm,
I'll swing." Like I was like, don't tempt me with a good time.
I mean, to me, I don't see it like that.
But then
Maybe
again, we
because,
talk all the time.
yeah,
That's why.
maybe
So
that's
I
why
don't think we can see it unless we're nitpicking at when we're watching.
when
Yeah,
we're
because you see
recording,
things. Yeah, you see
editing.
things like that when we're editing or when we're rewatching. And I'm like, yeah, I didn't. I
Yeah.
didn't catch that when I was talking.
Yeah, because I watch it multiple times. I haven't really been watching it.
A lot's been going on. There's been
Yeah.
a million and one things going on. So
I usually
it's
watch her
like
videos like 4 or 5 times.
she does. I never do.
Sometimes even more.
Yeah, and
Sorry, I'm kind of
no, it's fine.
putting myself out
But
there.
she has, and don't take this the wrong way, I'm not saying it in a bad way, but she has a very obsessive personality.
I
When
really
she
am.
fixates on one thing, it's just like tunnel
And it's
vision.
not, yeah.
Just that. It's like dun 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 dun. There's nothing else. It's just like that's it, that's it, that's it. And
Yeah,
I'm like, okay, girl, calm down.
I know.
It's okay. It's okay. But yeah, no, it's yeah. I'm like
I am.
it's well.
It's just, that's just how I've been. I
No.
hate it sometimes.
I mean,
I guess it depends on what it is.
yeah, that's what I was gonna say. It doesn't always have to be a bad thing, but it is, I can see why you're like, oh, I hate it or I don't like it.
Yeah, you know. Sometimes I'd be telling her, I'm like, oh my God, look at this. Again?
Yeah. And it's not just that. It's just there's times where you say one thing and it's like, okay, for example, let's just say you found a we'll say this with Lights Out, a book that we both listened and well, I don't know if you listened and read or you just listened, but I listened and read, whatever. You were like, "Oh, I like this style of
Yes, the
audio,
duet.
yeah, better than this." And it's like once you're there, it's just like all I want to read is that. Like I
Yes,
just want to
yes,
listen to that. And I'm like,
yeah.
"Girl,
I
expand your
really am.
palette a little
I
bit."
know. I'm like, no,
And she's
it's
like,
not
no.
the same
So
no
it's
more.
like, or like for example, I don't have any lashes on right now, but we both I started doing clusters. She used to do
I used to get my
uh
lashes done,
what are they called?
extensions.
Extensions.
Mm-hmm.
And then she started doing clusters, and then
They
it was
started
just
getting
like she got
expensive.
hyper fixated on it.
Oh,
She bought over 20 packs, and I was just like, "Girl, how'd you go from 0 to 20?" And then she counted them. She's like, "No, I have this amount. I don't even remember how many." And
it
I'm
was a
like,
25, I think.
"Yeah." And
And
then
I'd be giving her some.
yeah. And now I have more, but I'm like, I'm already used like the first three that I have, they're more than halfway done. So it's like those
Mhm.
are already gonna be out. I don't use the tens and the 12s.
I
So
know.
those are like untouched. Mine's
Yeah.
is 14 and up. I even use 18s. I haven't used them in a while, but the last time I used my 18s, you were like, "Oh, those are long," but they were the ones that are super curly, so it wasn't really, yeah.
It wasn't that bad, yeah.
But point is, she gets super like,
And so since I get like that with my nails too, because I do my own nails, and
dude, I
it,
never knew. Like when she first told me about her doing her nails, I used to still get my nails done. And I was like, I could never. Then she kind of,
I talked her into
yeah,
doing
she
her
kind of
nails.
talked me into it. And then after that, it was like, oh, well, I have this and I have that. And it was very like, you were very like minimal to telling me what you had until I started telling her, oh, I want to try this. I want to try. She'd be like, oh, I have that. Oh, I have. And I'm like, what? And then like I remember there was one thing I said when I wanted to try the builder gel, and she said, "Oh, I have that." And I'm like, "You never told me." Yeah.
And I'm like, because I didn't know if like, you wanted to expand or on
Yeah.
learning things. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And then there was a day where I was here and she let me borrow a nail polish and she brought her box and I'm like, and she's like, "This isn't it." And I'm like,
Oh, yeah, that's right.
"Yeah."
And now it expanded now. Like there's so much more.
Yeah. Homegirls. I mean, it's a good thing because you have a variety of things,
Now I do.
but
Colors
oh no, no,
especially.
I'm saying in
Oh,
general,
in
like
general.
in general, any stuff. Because again, you have a thing for shoes. Throwing you under the bus, but you have a thing for shoes. It's not bad. You have multiple shoes, you
And
know.
that closet is literally like next to her, and it's literally from
Oh, that's
the
the
ceiling.
closet.
Yeah, it's from ceiling floor to ceiling.
I remember when we
I
first.
opened it
Uh,
to remember. Did I show it to you?
I don't. I don't know. I don't remember. But I know that when we first started talking about things we were like obsessed with, she mentioned her shoes and she was like, "I have a closet where it's like filled to the top," and I'm like, "Huh?"
And
I huh? Like literally, it doesn't stuff like that doesn't register. I'm not like that. I think the only thing I'm like that with is books, but books, who doesn't? I mean, unless you don't read, but
yeah,
it's
I
different. It's not like it's the same book, you know.
yeah,
But I think
yeah.
that because we kind of do buy if there's multiple editions. Oh my God.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
they're
Yeah.
and we get obsessed with them. Like
Yeah.
I'll get it. I'll get it.
I want this one. I want that. Oh my
You
God.
want
Have you
that one?
seen the
Okay, I'll
new
go
one?
get it.
Oh my God. There's a new. Oh my God. Like Lights Out. The ones for Lights Out. The special edition that's coming
Oh
up this year.
yes. Are
Hmm.
we getting it?
I don't
I
even know
can't
when it's.
remember how it looks. Did
She
she show?
posted it. She posted it on hers. It's actually it reminds me of Pen Pal. You know how Pen Pal has the writing on the side?
Yes.
Yeah, on the
Yes, I
yeah.
remember. I remember now.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways,
Hey, sorry.
she has
Talking about my obsessive of a lot
she has
everything.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's funny. But anyways, that's her in a nutshell. We love her. It's fine. It's
Oh,
fine.
thank
I don't think I have anything like that. I'm a yapper. That's me.
Mm-hmm. And I
In
just
a
laugh all
nutshell.
the time.
Mm. Hmm. You know what? Actually, I thought because we were just talking about what are we talking about today? And I thought because we're both wearing our merch from
Right.
when we went to go watch Russ, funny enough, she came out with a different shirt that matched this shirt. It was a sweater. And I said, "Really, you trying to match?" And she said, "Okay, no." And then I said, "Just wear your Russ shirt." We literally both have the same shirts.
Yeah.
I have
I
that one.
almost
She
wore
has,
that one. I was like,
yeah.
wait, wait,
And I
wait.
was like,
Just
"Okay, we're
kidding.
trying not to match, girl. Come on now." But I actually wanted to. So, okay. one thing I don't think it's like, oh my God, I admire, but one thing that I admired about you last year was you
Oh,
going to
just
concert.
last year?
Well, because I've only known you for a year and a half. I don't know if you did that the year before. I don't know, girl. But I mean, you can correct me once I say it. But last year you had a concert you attended to every single month.
Literally.
Literally, right? Okay.
Literally.
Which no, there was one month you didn't have
Well,
anything.
it's two. It was January and December that I didn't have any concerts, I think.
You didn't have an
No
event or anything? Nothing?
concerts like that or event or shows. I
Nothing?
don't think so. I had to go look at
I
my
don't think December you did because we were together December,
yeah.
so no. But the beginning of the year, I don't have no idea.
No, it started from February, I think.
Okay. Well,
Yeah,
that
I
was
think it
something
started.
I was like, oh, and I think there was like a few months where she had multiple
Yeah,
within the
I
month,
think it was October that I had.
a few on there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think that's something pretty cool just because it's like, I mean, girl, you work hard, you know, you provide your whatever. It's like it's something for yourself. But with that being said, is there something this year that you want to do more of? Because I know you have a trip coming up. You have a trip.
Yeah.
Aside from that, is there anything similar to having a concert every time? Or, you know, is there something you want to imply? No. Is there something you want to, oh my God, I had to
Implement
word
or
implement.
what?
Yes, that's what I was gonna say. I was like, imply. I'm
Um,
sorry, I'm Hispanic
I
and
don't know, to
I
be honest. I don't.
I know you mentioned last week because of your hike, you wanted to do that more
Oh,
often.
yes.
So I know
Yes.
that's one, but is
Yes.
there anything else like that that you want to do more?
No. Not that I can think of right now. I can't remember. I have a lot of things on my list,
Mhm,
but that's one of them because that's hard to do. Me and my cousins, it's the four of us that we want to do hiking every Saturday.
mhm.
Well, we failed that already, but
Did you guys even go out? Did you guys hang out?
no, I
Oh,
didn't see them yesterday.
I know you said
We
you
were
guys were either
supposed
gonna
to.
do that
We were supposed to go
or
hiking and
have
then eat
food. Yeah.
breakfast. Yeah.
Mhm,
And then I was like, okay, well, I can't do both because of my nephew's baptism.
mhm.
So they were like, okay, we'll just eat. And I was like, okay, what time is it gonna be at? At 9. They open at 9. I'm like, oh, girl, no, I can't. So I didn't even
Uh,
go.
okay.
Yeah. So my thing is to go hiking,
Okay.
be more active, I guess.
I was gonna say more outdoorsy, but yeah.
Outdoorsy, I do.
Yeah. No, see
I'm trying.
that's a I mean that's a good thing because at least you have that like how do I put it? You have that like in the back of your mind where it's like I want to be able to do this, so it's kind of there. So it's like, oh, I haven't done it. Like, it, you know, I need to do it, type of thing, you
Mm-hmm.
know. And
Mm-hmm.
it's funny because for me, I don't have like I don't ever, no, I don't ever do anything like that. Like,
We should do that.
anyways, like I said, I don't have anything like that that I want to do, but
Okay, so what
but
is
the big
yours?
but is I want to be able to go out by myself, like to public places where I don't need someone holding my hand. Not literally, but like I don't have someone that I'm like, oh, I need somebody to go with me. Or, and no offense to anyone, she knows who she is. Like, I don't want to have to babysit somebody else either. Like,
I
I don't
know.
want to have to be the bigger, like, the mom, you know? Is it's like, I'm already a mom, and I'm like, if I want to do something like that, I might as well just bring my
Go
kid,
remember. Uh-huh.
you know? But I'm like, no, like I want to be able to say, okay, I took myself, even if it's not a coffee date, like I took myself to a coffee shop that's not a drive-through. I went
Oh.
in, you know, that like step out of my comfort because
I mean, I feel like you do that.
I
I okay, well, I guess we can't talk about Starbucks.
don't go
Like,
to Starbucks.
I know, I mean, but before, but I can't. We can't bring that one up
No,
because
because
it's like
it's
you do it
mobile
before
order.
work.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so it's like
Never
mobile
mind.
order, and it was just a pickup, so it's not, you know.
You should actually try the coffee shop next to work.
Which one?
It is
The one
called
down the street?
yes
I've
on.
tried it. The one on the corner in front of the massage place? No, not the
Oh
massage
shoot, I
place.
don't
No,
know.
on the other side.
No, it's by Rite Aid. M- A me and janitor actually went there. Wow, that's literally what I'm calling him, huh?
Janitor, I again, I don't bring you up. That's her, and you can tell it's random. It's
Okay, my bad.
random. AF. Like it's just me and janitor, and then he'll be like, "Why y'all calling me janitor?"
Like really?
I just met you, sir. I call you whatever she calls you, and I don't want to throw your
Hey, you
name
know
out
what?
there
He's a
either.
Gemini too.
I just found that out. I was gonna say we brothers. We brothers. I mean, we're twins, technically twins, twinsies, but I didn't bring him up, and I don't want to throw his name out there either, just
No,
because I'm
we're
like,
not. We're
yeah,
not gonna do
so
that.
janitor it is. I'm sorry in
It's
advance.
just
Sorry, not
janitor. That's it.
sorry. You're janitor. Anyways, we already spoke about you as janitor, but anyways, you guys went there, or you guys want to go there?
No, we went there. We walked there because it's literally walking distance. It's literally in front of Rite Aid.
Across?
Yeah.
What?
No, is it across?
Because it can't be on this side. This is on this
It's
side.
not on Rite Aid side. It's on the other side.
Oh, okay, so
Right across.
okay.
It's on the corner. Oh, you know what? I lied. It's past Rite Aid. So you know how it's the liquor store, Rite Aid, and then there's like another corner.
Uh-huh.
That one.
It's on that
It's
side.
on that side. But yeah,
I haven't seen.
it's actually pretty good.
Mm,
I can't think of the name right now.
mm.
I'll show it to you.
I mean, it's like right there.
Yeah.
I
You'll
mean, I
see.
wouldn't
You'll
drive
see
by
it.
but
Yeah.
yeah, but no, like that's something I want to do. Like do little things by myself. Obviously, slowly, gradually do
I mean,
more
you
in
started
life.
already.
I did, but that was kind of I had to. I had no choice.
Not really.
What do you mean?
You didn't have to go.
No, I didn't. I mean, I wanted to because I
Exactly.
wanted to look for something, but it was
That
I
was
don't
a
know.
big accomplishment by yourself.
Yeah. I'm like
And you
I'm over
did
here
the
like tweaking
whole,
out because
she
I'm
went to the
like
mall by herself. I know I mentioned that already before, but like you walked the whole mall.
literally because at some point it doesn't have a second floor or something. There's a two
Just the
something.
two,
Yeah,
yeah.
I ended up upstairs, and I was like, yeah, I didn't go back downstairs. I think my car is downstairs, and then I was like, no, my car's upstairs. Yeah, it was a mess. It was. I literally had to pull up my phone. Where am I parked? I'm like,
I
good
was
thing
gonna
my car tells me. I'm like, or my thing, because I was like, oh yeah, Emma, you're on the whole opposite side, and it's like, it was my first time ever being at that mall too.
Oh
So I'm
yeah.
like, I literally was like, okay, where am I at? I'm like, I remember AMC theater. Because I parked by the theater. So I'm like, I was literally parked by the theater, and I'm like, yeah. And I, at some point, I kind of panicked because I was like, I don't know where I'm at. Like, I'm sorry. I'm like, I don't know where I'm at because I'm like, again, because I walked the whole mall and then I ended
And
up
I know,
upstairs or
and it's
downstairs.
like
I don't know.
it's like a circle. Well,
I don't
so
even
I
know.
can't
But I
remember.
just remember walking by the same store and I was like, wait, I just passed this. I'm like, this looks familiar. And I think that's when I went upstairs or downstairs. Whatever. I ended up at a different level and I was like, wait, I- what? And I literally was like, because I saw the food court in the bottom and I'm like, wait, whoa, whoa. I was like, how? When did I go upstairs? It was a mess, but I did it. I did it. I'm like, it wasn't bad. It was
That
no, but it
was
was bad.
yeah.
It was scary. It was scary. And then I think my major thing is obviously because of all the crazy things going on in the world. But
Yeah.
my thing was like getting from indoors to my car. I ended up exiting a different way, so I had to walk through the parking lot. So I was like, I was very vigilant. I was already like, oh my God, anyone coming around? And every single time I would see someone, I'd be like, literally, it's like I would be like, where are you going? Where are you?
You're
Okay.
not gonna follow me, right?
Yeah, or if somebody like I know there was at a point there was I'm pretty sure it was even like a van, and they were driving by because it's
What
literally
kind of
one
van?
way
Was
and
it a white van
yeah,
with no windows?
yes. So I stopped and I was like, where are you going? I'm like, bro,
Okay,
first of
that's
all,
scary.
yeah, but I was like, bro, first of all, I'm not going down without a fight. I don't have anything on my hands. Like I'm swinging, I'm
Did you
kicking,
have nails on? You can just go.
I don't remember.
I don't remember
I
either.
remember, but I know for a fact that I was like, "Oh, I'm not easy to take. That's it. I'm not light. I'm not small. So I'm not going down without a fight. That's it. Like that's it." But yeah, that's at least backtracking back to what we were talking about. Um, that's my goal. Like I want to be able to, you know, I think it's just me getting out of my own head and wanting
A
to
little
actually
bit,
do
yeah.
things. I'm sorry, I'm a little cold, so I'm like not trying to, but yeah. So that's what I want to do. That's why I was like, oh, I was like, what is it? Something? Is there any concerts you want to go to,
Oh,
or do you have any? Well, I mean, I
I
know you're
do
going
have
to
a
one. I know you're
uh-huh.
going to one.
Um, Just let them know I'm going to Kendrick's.
Oh yeah. Oh, I forgot what it was.
Yeah. I'm
Um,
excited for that one.
any other?
No, but we have that show together. Morgan J.
Oh,
You forgot?
I had already forgotten. Isn't
She
that what
forgot.
April?
Yeah.
Okay.
I only have two this year.
Wow.
2. Usually by this time, I already probably have like 4.
Oh, dang. Dang.
Yeah.
Is there anything else, like any other shows that you know that are coming up that you want to?
I want to go to Chris Brown. I think I saw that he's gonna go have another concert. I can't remember.
I don't know. I'm like,
I
I
don't
feel
know.
like there's not a lot going on this
I
year.
know. I don't. Mm-mm.
I'm like, I don't think I've seen.
Yeah. I don't. I mean, also, I haven't had time, or I haven't looked.
Mm,
Because last year I was looking.
mm,
I was like,
yeah,
go. I
that could
need to
play a
go.
role.
Mm-hmm.
You know who's also going on tour soon?
Cool.
YSK.
I know they announced
Uh-huh.
it. I was
Uh-huh.
like, oh my God, we gotta go watch him again.
I saw it and I was like, oh, but they've gotten a lot more popular now, and it's like I'm pretty sure it's gonna be more crowded.
Oh
Cause what
gosh.
last year there it was at a small venue.
Yeah, and
It
it wasn't
was
even sold out.
no, and it wasn't no. I think it was. I think
It was.
by that time that day, yes, it was already sold out. But it wasn't like
It
it
didn't
was
look
very
so.
intimate. Like it wasn't.
Yeah,
I
and
don't
I
know.
liked it like that.
I did too. I think that's
And then their parents were right behind us.
behind. Weren't they
Yeah,
next to us?
yeah, but behind us on the
Oh
back
yeah,
row.
yeah, 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 yeah. You're right. But yeah,
Yeah,
it
I
was.
thought it was pretty cool.
Yeah, that was. Yeah, I love those guys.
Mm-hmm.
I love them. But yeah, I don't know. There's there's a concert I want to go to, but I
Which
just
one?
the thought, just the one I kept
Oh,
posting up.
that
Yeah,
one.
just the thought of it. Like I was like, I first of all, his tickets were overpriced, like super overpriced.
No,
I'm
because it's gonna be at the Forum, right? That one.
no, it's Kia at
Yeah,
the
yeah,
Kia. Yeah,
Forum.
you said Forum.
Yeah.
Forum is one, the Kia, not the Kia. Wait, no, the other one, the SoFi. That's what I meant. I don't know why I said Kia. It's at the SoFi. Yeah, so that's why I was like, oh, that's gonna be
Right
overpriced.
next
It's
door too.
overpriced. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But on top of that, he had to do not one, not two, but he had to do 3 shows. Yeah, because the first one got sold out within seconds, literally within seconds. The second one, same thing, and then he ended up having a third show. So I don't think that one sold out, but I don't know. Like that's my thing. One, yes, we all love that guy. Like he's one of like the biggest regional Mexican singers. Like he's been around for years, and
Uh,
I've listened to him since I was like, oh my God, since I was like in my teens. I'm pretty sure. Yeah,
oh,
so it's been a while, and it's like because again he's from Mexico. He hasn't been out here in a while, so I think that's another thing
oh,
because
that's
he didn't
probably
have a
why too.
visa. Yeah, so he there was a lot of things where it was like it had been a couple years since he had been here,
Mm-hmm.
so it's like everyone and their mom, and then
And
like
they
recently,
all want
yeah,
to go.
and recently he's had like bangers after bangers. So it's like
Oh,
really,
really?
yeah. So everyone's just like we and then when they have bangers, it's like all the youngsters start
Oh,
listening to
yeah.
them. So it's like so I feel like that just showed like his prices
Oh,
went
yeah.
up. So
I
it's
mean,
like
why not?
I was like, yeah, I'm not paying X amount. First of all, I ain't got the
Look,
money for that. Second of all, I'm not paying this amount to be seating
all the
all the
way
way. Oh no no
nosebleed.
no no.
No.
And then especially where it's gonna be. If it would have been at the Forum, fine.
Oh, yeah.
Because
It's
that
smaller.
yeah, it's even then it's not that bad. Like
It's
I've been at a
not.
concert there
We
in
went
the
there. We
pit,
went to
like
go
there.
watch Russ
Well, no, no,
there.
yeah, no, but I'm saying I've been like right in the front, and I've
Mm.
been out where it's like, and it's still,
And
it's
it's
still
still good.
enjoyable. With the other one, it's like, what am I looking? Do I need binoculars? Like, bro, no, I'm straight. I'm good. Am I gonna
Yeah.
have to look at him at a screen? No,
Yeah.
I'm good. No, so that's why I was like, no. And then there's another. There's two other. One of them, he's a smaller, like, well, both of them are smaller. But I feel like their shows here in LA are overpriced also, even though they're at a smaller venue, they're overpriced because again, it's
It's
LA.
LA.
So I'm like, I would travel to San Diego. I
Oh,
think
that's the
one
one
of
you're
them,
telling me.
there's one. Yeah. Um,
Which one? Who was it?
I don't remember his name. I know him off of TikTok because that's where I found the one that you're talking about. The one I showed you that I was like, oh, it's like 50 in San Diego
Yeah.
and like
And I was
80
like,
or
why is it
100,
like a whole?
double double the price in here,
Yeah.
like in LA. Yeah.
And I was
So
like, oh yeah, it's LA. I forgot.
yeah, and I don't even remember where he's at. I think he's at like at a small theater too. So I'm like, dude, that's I mean, don't get me wrong, the price isn't bad for where it is, but I'm like, first of all, you're not that big, so it's like,
So why
why
did
is the
you?
price so jacked up,
Yeah.
But then again, it's the fees and all. Yeah,
Yeah.
so I'm like, no. And then there's another one that I'm like, he announced that he's going on tour, but he hasn't announced dates or
The
anything.
date.
And I'm like, he's popular within because he's a younger guy, so I'm like, he's popular with the youngsters. So I'm like, wow. I'm like, so I don't know. I'm like, but even then, it's like I wouldn't be down to go to a concert by myself, especially in another city by myself. Oh no,
I've
I can't do
done
that. I
that.
can't.
I went to. Remember I told you I'm like I want to experience a concert by myself,
Uh-huh.
and I finally
Yeah,
did.
but you went around here.
Oh
I'm
yeah.
talking about another city.
Oh
I'm
yeah,
not
that's
going to
true.
San Diego by myself to a concert. No, I'm sorry, but no,
I think I still would do it.
I wouldn't. Again, that's too out of my comfort zone. Here, I would try and do it here by myself. I would, and I want to.
It's
But
honestly, it is so much fun
I don't know about that.
going by yourself
Yeah, I
because
don't
you
know
can
about that.
just not worry about nobody.
Well, I mean, yeah, I get that, but I'm like at the same time, I'm like, yeah,
But at the same time, when I went, I saw one of my friends there, so I ended up hanging out
oh,
with
that
her.
one, yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. I do
yeah.
remember that one. I'm like,
Well,
how
that was
much is
it.
that
Was
about?
really fun.
I mean, I'm sure it
And
is.
then
It's
that's when I
just,
asked you if you wanted to go with me too. After,
oh, and I couldn't go.
yeah,
I know I wanted to go, but I'm like at the end it was like
you
I don't
couldn't
even
go.
remember. I don't
Yeah,
even remember why, but I couldn't. Um, but yeah, no, I'm like that's why I'm like there's a couple things I want to do. Like I want to, but
you do.
at
It's
least
still
off the top
early.
of my head, that's at least just taking myself. I think that taking myself on dates. Like it doesn't even have to be like I gotta go have dinner by myself. No, I want to go to
No,
the movies by myself.
same.
By myself,
I've
and
been
I'm
wanting
like
to do.
I'm
You know who
terrified.
does that or who did that? Or yeah, my son, my oldest. Yeah, there was one movie. I think it was like a couple years ago. Are you okay?
How? No, I'm like
Oh,
how?
he was like, "Mom, I'm gonna watch this movie." And when he says that, I'm like, "Oh, okay, he's gonna go with his friends, right?" And then I'm like, "Oh, I want to go with you, right?" I can't remember what movie it was. I'm like, "Oh, but I want to watch it earlier, but you get home so late." I'm like, all right, whatever. So when I come home, he goes, "Oh, Mom, I went by myself." And you
Props
couldn't
to
wait for me?
him. Props to him. I
Yeah,
don't know. I think it's just again me getting out of my head and doing things by myself,
yeah,
but I do like that's one of the things that I'm like it's up there. And I also want to go eat somewhere by myself, like at a restaurant by myself. Like
sorry.
I want to go, I don't know, even if it's like BJ's or something
Oh,
by myself. But
mm-hmm.
somewhere where it's like I actually have to get seated, not
Oh,
where it's
yeah,
like a cafe where it's like go pick your own seat. No, no, no. Like you take me and it's like by yourself. Yeah, you want to sit at the bar? No, no, no. I want a table. By myself, yeah, but I want to sit by myself. Thank you very much.
and then you probably have your Kindle right there.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, definitely. Definitely. I'm probably that person. It's funny because one of my friends told me that the other day. She was like, I have a feeling that if you were to like go out to a bar by yourself, even if it's like a cafe bar or
Sorry,
something,
I have to fix myself.
no, you're fine.
Uh-huh.
You'd be that girl sitting all the way at the end of the bar with your Kindle or a book in your hand. And I'm
Yeah.
like, you're not wrong. Definitely not wrong.
Mhm.
Yep. And then somebody trying to talk to me, I'd be like,
I'm busy. Do you see
I'd probably be like,
what? What do
no,
you want?
I'd probably just pretend like I can't hear and be like,
You know what you should do? Just because you said you don't want to hear or you can't hear. Remember that video you sent me that you want to order without talking?
oh my God, I want to do that so bad. So I sent her a video. It was, I don't know what it was, a TikTok. I'm
It
pretty
was
sure it
on
was a
TikTok,
TikTok.
yeah.
Where the guy says ordering without speaking to someone or
Yeah.
anyone or something like that, and all he had was like
It's
it
his
was on his
phone,
note.
and then he just showed it.
I told her I was like, why is this something I would do?
Yeah. It is
Literally,
something you would do.
literally, just because I don't want to talk to people.
Yeah.
But
And
you
then
know what? It's funny because, and I just noticed that right now. Well, maybe because it's your son's girlfriend. I don't know. But I'm not so like awkward at talking to people. Like at least I don't think
no,
so.
I don't think
But then
so.
again, I'm not sure because but I'm like
I think it's also because my son is.
that too.
And then how she's also like out there too, like,
Yeah, that too.
so I think it's all that.
I think so too. I'm not sure. I mean, I'm really honestly like my personality is not antisocial because if you put me in a situation like where it's like I mean, we've been to Target together where it's like people talk to me and I talk back. Like I'm
Yeah.
not just gonna sit there and be like,
Mm.
only times I do that is at work. I'm
Oh
guilty
yeah.
at that. I'm
Yeah.
guilty of that. I
Sorry
will sit
guys.
there and I'm just like,
She'll even roll her eyes. She'll be like, "Ugh."
not really. I try not to roll my eyes because then people think that that's how beef starts. Oh no, no, I try not to because that's how beef starts. That's how people be like, "Oh, she doesn't like me." And it's like, I don't like anyone. Don't feel special. You're not special. I don't like anyone. I'm sorry. I don't even like myself. 99.9% of the time I can't even stand myself. You want me to stand you? No. You're not special. I'm so sorry. I don't roll my eyes on purpose. See, if I do, that's the thing. If I roll my eyes, it's an instinct.
Uh,
It's just
she
it
rolled her
happens.
eyes at me when I would walk, but I'm like, oh, she irritated about something. And then when I get closer, she's like, oh, look, and then she'll tell me.
Oh yeah. Okay, see that's the thing. I show
Things is
my
different.
emotions. Yeah, it's different, but because she knows it's not towards her. And if
Yeah.
she thinks it's towards her, then I'm
You know,
like,
I don't
then
give,
girl,
and I
I
don't
don't
give a fuck.
care. I'm like,
You
if you
better
think
go
it's
close
towards
your
you,
eyes
then
and take a nap.
whatever. I'm like, if you think it's towards you, it might be towards you then.
And then I'll
No,
be
I'm
like,
kidding.
I don't give.
No,
And
it's
sometimes when she's irritated, and I know she's irritated, I don't purposely try to annoy her, but like I'll try to like talk to her and be like, don't be, I don't say don't be annoyed, but you know, I try to calm her
sometimes
down.
I'm not gonna lie. There's times where like she'll continue, like especially if we're at work and she texts me, and I'm just like, I'm not answering you, bro. Like I'm not gonna answer right
She
now.
one time told me like, what did you say? When I was you talking to yourself like a what?
Oh, because she'll be having a whole ass conversation with herself. Like, there'll be times where I'm super busy. Like, I'm busy at work, and it's like I can't look at my phone. And it's like, I feel like, and it's like, there's times where my watch isn't even on. Like, I'll have it charging, and it's like, all I hear is my phone just vibrate. And I'm like, what is going, and then I look, it's like five, six different, and I'm like, and
All
then I
after
look,
me?
yeah, and I'm like, and she'll answer herself. It's like, oh my God, this is, oh, never mind, because this, and I'm like, so you technically don't need me to reply, right? Okay, gotcha. Thanks. So there's times that I just don't reply because I'm like, well, she answered herself. Okay. Or there's times where it's like I forget what we're even talking about and I gotta go back. I gotta
Yeah,
reread and I'm
sometimes she
like,
doesn't even.
wait,
I'm like,
what?
and then she should be all confused, and I'm like, well, if you read it,
No,
you
it's not
won't
even
be
just that.
confused.
I think it's the fact that also because she'll be like, she'll go and be like, I was talking about this, and I'm like, uh,
Yeah, I'd be telling, asking her 21 questions too, like a toxic boyfriend,
dude, it's like we
girlfriend.
talked about this again. I
Oh
mean, we
yeah,
talked about this already. She will literally like. There's times where it's like, and it's not just her. Like I do that too, where it's like I remember or I think of something. I'm like, okay, remind me. Like earlier, remind me to tell you why I got off the freeway, and then I still
she
kind of
still
told
hasn't
her.
even told me.
I did. I told her there was four
Oh
accidents.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
But then one of them, I told you the one on the other episode. I told you that it was because there was a car that was
yeah.
flipped, and I was like,
That's
that was
right.
about to be me last week.
Mm-hmm.
Oh crap! But yeah, I'm like, I don't know. But then again, I'd be forgetting everything. So I'm like, there's
Yeah, that's why when you tell me, oh, I gotta tell you something. Better tell me right now.
oh no, it's not even that. It's like when we're even talking, like if we're texting, even if we're texting back and forth, I'm like, wait, what? What are we talking about? And then I gotta go back and I'm like, okay. There's times like if we're literally going back and forth, and if I ever take a bait, it's because I forgot what the heck we were talking about, and I gotta go back and reread it because I'm like, huh? What? Like I literally look at my phone and I'm like, wait, and then I score and I'm like, okay, and then I reply and I'm like, yeah, no, that's really bad. But
Yeah.
that's on me. I'm sorry, my brain don't be braining. I
Mm-hmm.
need a new brain. That's what I need.
You just need to connect Wi-Fi sometimes.
Yeah, I think
Sometimes,
I need to
not
reboot.
sometimes. You be buffering all the time.
I need to hard reboot myself. Meaning I need to like rest. I need
Yeah.
a full day of sleep. No
Yeah.
one talked to me. You know, I used to do that in the past, like a couple years back where I used to there was one day out of the month. It wasn't every single month, but there was at least once every like 2 or 3 months. I would get a hotel room and I would be there from like certain time, like almost 24 hours, where I was like, I need like my phone was on do not disturb. I would
I
not
mean,
talk to
when is your phone
anybody.
not on Do Not Disturb? I mean, it's gone
Throw me
better.
under the bus. You know
In the
what?
bed.
You know what? Okay, well, we're gonna put a pin on that. We'll be
Okay,
back.
we'll go back on that.
But yeah, I used to because I needed to just, there was times I just needed I needed to like decompress and not think
I
about
mean,
anyone or
that's.
anything.
I think that's what's wrong
Yeah,
with that.
I stopped doing it because I don't know why it stopped, but it stopped like a couple years ago. It was like, oh, COVID, right after COVID, like right
Oh,
during COVID around that time, it's when it stopped. But anyways, going back to my phone being on Do Not Disturb, I am that friend. It's funny because
but
everyone,
I'll know when her phone is on
everyone,
on
yeah, because
DND.
she's the one that does notify anyway, and it's not just you. Homegirl, makeup bestie, does the same
She's
thing.
like,
If you
it's fine.
watch this, I'm not, it's no shade, but she knows who she is. She'd be like, I don't care. I press that button real hard.
Yep.
Bloop. And I'm like, why? It's on Do Not Disturb for
For
a
a reason.
reason.
Mm-hmm. I mean, yours goes at 10. Mine is at 11.
Oh, yeah, automatically it does. But
Yeah.
before, a couple months before, I used to put my phone
Hold
on
on. Do
DND
you
right
have
away.
yours on? Yeah, I remember you used to do that at work too. And I'm like, man, notify. And then I'll text something else, notify. Text something else, notify again.
Well, now we know we're gonna block her. You
You
can't.
can't block
You
me because
can't.
we have to do this show.
Oh, it's fine. You can hit me up on Instagram, girl, like everybody else. Okay?
Wow. I'm gonna be in a category.
You're gonna be in the general. You're not even gonna be in primary. It's gonna be
Damn.
general. Okay? Fucking on the side.
Damn.
No, no, no. Because that's only if I open that. Literally, it's all men. Like, and it's not even like men. I mean, whatever. But any man, I'm like the only man that's not there is my little brother. He's not. He's on my primary.
Oh,
But on my
well,
general,
come on.
everyone else. If you're a man, I'm sorry. If you're of the male species, you're on that side. I don't care if we're cool. I don't care if you're the homie. I don't care. You a man, you going on the general because
Janitor's gonna
yo.
be like, so I'm on the.
Oh, he's actually not. A janitor, you're gonna be demoted from primary to janitor. He's a man. I'm kidding, kidding. Having, I'm sorry. It's just a rule of thumb, and it's funny because I think he's the only. Him and my little brother are literally back to back because I send my little brother stuff on Instagram all the time, but they're literally back to back. And I think it's because he sent me something the other day, and I was like, "What he sent me?" And I went to go look. I was like, "Oh my god, I can't even remember what he sent me." But he sent
He's
me
dumb.
who janitor.
Janitor.
Does he send you random things too?
Yes. He be. He
Why
dumb.
did you go make a group thing on there?
I did make a group chat.
No, you didn't. You did that.
I did. I did. You remember?
Oh, so yeah, you did start, and he ignored. He didn't even reply
None of y'all mother.
because it wasn't for me.
No, it wasn't.
It wasn't for me. It was for him. So I'm like, if he would have said something, I would have said something back. Janitor, I'm putting you out on the spot. Like, you either gonna like come at me as in like you gonna jab or like something, because I don't believe you're nice like that. You're not nice. I know it for I've seen it firsthand.
First, I was gonna say.
I've seen it. I've been right in the middle of the fire. I had to like
Are
bob
you
and
gonna
weave a
come at me?
little, bob and weave a little bit, but it never came to. It was like shoom, and I was like, whoa,
I missed that one.
Whoa, I saw that one. Yeah, that's how I'm like. Either no, I'm over here like calling him out and watching him start like throwing shit on. Kidding, kidding, kidding. Peace and love. That's it. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. No, but yeah, you know what's funny? Oh my god, I'm not. No, actually, we'll talk about that after because I can't put it on here, but it just reminded me of something about work. That's
Okay.
it. Just remind me of something about work. But no, I have yeah, I have a fear of like people talking smack, like roasting or like just anything like that, and like me doing it back and them getting like butthurt. I'm not saying he's like that, but I'm just saying like in
Oh,
general.
he'll come at you.
Oh, I know, which is good. It's fine. Like I'm fine as long as it's like we're toe to toe, like it's the same.
Oh,
then it's
he
fine.
will.
But my thing is like there's people who love to talk smack, and then you say it back, and it's like, or it's like because it's unexpected, or they think that you're not the same thing, and it's
I know
like
people like that.
and it's like, bro, then don't start. I tell people, I'm like,
Exactly.
don't throw a jab if
If
you
you
can't
can't.
hand.
Mhm.
Like, don't do it. I'm definitely not the one. Definitely. And it's like funny because I'm not a type of person, and I think that's the reason why. Because if it comes down to like actually talking, like we're about to like we're fighting, like fighting words,
Mhm.
right? If it's not like, oh, we're joking around, I'm talking like, for example, like I've had situations where my friend, my makeup bestie, she will talk shit. Like she will literally like if she thinks you're in the wrong, like it's like her, it's fighting words, right? I don't talk. I swing. But because my thing is I will talk smack to you if we're joking around because I know we're joking around. Because when it's not, I'm a hothead when it gets to that. I go from 0 to a million. It's not even 1,000 like this. It's like I don't play around. That's why I'm like when people talk smack, and if I ever were to like talk smack to someone, it's usually like I'm to the point where I'm like, you need to understand that you need to back off because
Before
this is a warning. I'm swinging after. Like that's it. Like that's literally it. And I've had a couple times, but I'm like, depending who I'm with, if I know, like for example, with my makeup bestie, that I know she's like that, I'll let her handle that. After a while, and she knows. After a while, I'm like, nah, fam, I'm swinging. Like, and it's like she gotta kind of, ease and be like, you need to watch out because this one, she not gonna say anything. And it's like I'm literally like I'm the person that I'm sitting there like this. And once my hands go from this to this, you gotta be you either gotta run or you gotta be able to like we're about to squabble because no. And that's like the thing. I'm like I that's why I'm like I don't know if that's like the thing because I like to talk smack, right? Like that's just who I am. But when it comes to like serious, I won't.
You're
I
like,
won't waste my
mm-mm.
time. I won't waste my saliva on talking smack to someone. I'm swinging. But then again, you can take the girl. Oh, no, you can't. I haven't even been taken out of the hood. I was gonna say you can take the girl out of the hood, but you can't take the hood out of the girl. No, you. I'm still in the hood, and I am hood. Unfortunately, I might not show it 99.9% of the time, but don't tell me what a good time.
Mm-hmm.
Like literally,
Mm-hmm.
don't tell me what a good time. But I'm actually in. I don't want to say intrigued. I was intrigued when we were talking about that a while back when you were like, oh, that there was people that were like, oh, don't mess with her because you're a fighter. I don't know what we were talking about.
Oh
I
yeah, I
remember,
don't know.
but I'm like, I can't.
You can't picture me?
No.
Oh, I was bad. Bad.
Was
My
past
friend
tense.
was.
Okay.
Like I wouldn't do it now unless obviously they're gonna start.
Mm.
But now usually I'm just quiet because I was like, I'm gonna go to jail and
I
no.
got a kid at home. That's my thing. I'm
Yeah.
like, my thing's always
I
like,
got three kids at home.
yeah,
No.
yeah. So I'm like, for me, it's the same. I'm like, I got a kid at home, and unless you're at a point where I'm like, oh, you need to get checked,
Mm-hmm.
then maybe but it's been a
Yeah.
hot minute for me. I'm
Yeah,
like,
so like the last time that I got down was obviously in high school and I almost got
okay.
expelled because I was about to bang her head on the cement because I was on her and I was gonna yeah.
Oh,
And
that's pretty
obviously
wild.
yeah. I got suspended for the rest of the year. It was like 2 more weeks of school.
I'm like, she wild. She wild.
Hmm.
No, but yeah, I feel like you know what? I feel like that's how us as air signs. That's how we are. Like we're very like mellow, very like yeah, go with
Yeah.
the flow. And so it's like, okay,
Hmm.
you
And it takes
really.
a long time to get
Oh, not
me
me.
mad.
Oh, I mean, when it
I
comes to
don't.
that, I try my best. I'm like, I'm gonna give you till there's literally like you're topped off, like you're at the edge, and it's like that's when I'm like, okay, you get the good side of me, and then that's where like the Gemini in me comes out. It's like you had a chance with the good one. Now it's where the evil, the bad, the petty, the
Yeah.
all of that. It's like once we cross that line, there's no going back.
Nope.
That's why when I tell people, even like exes or like friends that are not friends anymore, like I'm like, once you cross that line where I don't respect you anymore, there's no going back.
Oh yeah.
There's no going back.
No.
Like we can be cool. Like you cool, fine, but keep it.
At a distance.
Yeah. That's why whenever like people be like, oh, like even like one of my big exes, like he'll be like, oh, let's hang out, bro. You don't understand.
Oh,
You
that one.
give me the ick.
That one.
Literally,
You
you
don't
give me
even
the
know when to
ick. I
stop.
can't stand you. And it's like, dude, we can joke around because like I like his personality. Like we can talk smack, like whatever. But it's like that's via
Have you heard
like
from him?
social media. Not recently. Well, you know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, no, not recently, but actually, like a few weeks, like maybe last week or whatever. But he just doesn't get it through his head, and I hope he watches this because I'm gonna be like, bro, I know you're gonna slide in my DMs and be like, you ain't tagging him, but I don't care. You lucky I ain't throwing your name
What's your
out there, bro.
schedule like?
Bruh, that has for real. Oh my god, it was a joke. You took it a little too serious, and I thought you were gonna know it was a joke, bro. But you clearly you didn't. Anyways, besides the point. Besides
I
that,
just
it's
had to
like,
put that out there.
okay, I'm glad you know who it is. But
Of course I
no,
do.
I mean, he's the only one that really, tries. Because I think the other one, I made it clear. I was like, bro,
Oh, so you haven't heard
you
from
need to
that
go. Oh
one
no,
from
since
that
last
time?
since last year. It's been
Damn.
what since August, July.
It's been that long?
Yeah, it's been a while. It's been a hot minute
Oh.
since the last time. Since
So the last time when we went to go out to eat,
yes, and he was like,
and then
oh,
the
da da
next
da.
week I think you heard
Yeah, and that was
that
it.
was a
That
long
was
time
it.
ago.
Yeah, girl, it's been months. Yeah,
I'm
which
sorry.
I'm proud of him for that. I really am, and I hope he don't come back. Don't. You're not welcome. I mean, we're cool or anything, but like, I'm sorry. I'm never gonna, it's never gonna be the same.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. Like, I don't know about you as an air sign, but me as a Gemini, that's like once we cross that line, and I'm just like, I want to say like
I
I'm
don't know. For
turned
me,
off.
no, because
It's
I
just,
feel like I have my mom's like kind heart,
oh, don't get me wrong.
and then I have my
Same.
dad's like attitude.
Which is,
Like I have an attitude.
uh, girl, we all do. I got an attitude too. I don't know whose
I,
attitude I got. I'm pretty sure it's my mama. My mama, and my grandma are Gemini, so
and your daughter.
and my daughter, and my brother. Everyone
Well,
basically.
goddamn.
I'm like basically everyone. No, but like you know what I mean? As in like
How
I
is
don't
it when you guys are all home? Like,
we're all at each other's necks. Dude, my mom yells at me. I yell at Brenda. I yell at my mom. My mom yells at it's like a show.
Shit show.
Yeah, literally. It's so bad.
That's funny.
But no, like I have a kind heart too. Like I'm very forgiving. Like I really am, but it's like I can forgive but I can't forget.
Hmm.
That's like I'm really big on that. I can forgive but I can't forget. And it's like
Yeah.
we can be cool and I won't ever, and that's another thing. Like that's something that the last one was like, "Oh, who's the person that can't leave someone on red or
Uh,
whatever?" And it's like I don't have it in me. Like I can't ignore someone cuz I hate being ignored. I don't. I literally am the meaning of like I want to be treated the same way I treat
treat
you,
you,
but I
yeah.
never get that in return.
And it's
Whatever.
okay, and you don't have to stop
Oh
being
no,
kind
no,
just
and
because
I'm
of
not.
that.
I'm not. Even then, like even I surprise myself with like everything that I've been through. That I'm still the person I am.
And
But
that's good.
yeah, it's good. But I'm like I'm
It
not
shows the
letting.
type of person you are.
Yeah, I'm not letting anyone else's actions or whatever towards me like mess with who I am. No, I am who
Exactly.
I am,
Don't
and
be
I'm proud
degrading
of.
yourself
Yeah,
because of somebody. I mean,
yeah.
because someone used to tell me that.
I'm like,
I was in a relationship with that person, and he
oh.
used to tell me, and I'm like, I don't do that just because I wasn't raised that way.
Yeah, same. And I'm like, and I feel bad. Like I feel like a bad person, and I'm like, and especially now, because I'm like, I'm trying to build my relationship with God. I'm trying
Hmm.
to be a better person for myself
Exactly.
because it's not affecting anybody else but me. If I'm angry or if I hold a grudge or anything, I used to hold grudges like crazy when I was younger. Now I'm like, I can't. I can't even hate
Because
anyone. That takes too much energy.
it's gonna take a toll on you.
Not just that, I don't even have energy to do this. How am I gonna have energy to hate somebody? Bro, I can't even remember your name once you tell me your name. Like you can be like, "Hi, my name is so and so," and I'm gonna be like,
What was it?
"What?"
I'm
Scrap,
clown.
rewind. What? You're who?
With the attitude too. Look at you
Yeah,
see your
like
face.
okay, that's on me. That's on me. But no, it's the truth. Like I'm just like I don't know. That's and I can't even if I want to be like petty or an a-ho to like someone who's mean to me or someone who has it out for me, I can't because that's not who I am. I'm literally like I will literally sit there and like I'll take it and it's like, okay, you'll have your karma. Like it'll come back. And if
Oh,
it's not you,
Tom.
remember,
Hmm.
you have kids. That's what I'm gonna say. That's what I'm like now I'm like I can't put my head or wrap my head around being a certain way with people because I'm like, I have a kid. I don't want my kid to come home one day brokenhearted because all hell's gonna let loose. I'm
Hmm.
so sorry.
Yep.
I die for my own. So I'm like, especially my kid. She's the piece of me, bro. Like, no. I'm like, no. So that's why I'm like, I just, yeah, no. I'm like, I try and be, as best as I can. But I'm
Yep.
like, then people are just, yeah, no. And it's funny because you do have an attitude. I'm like,
I do.
your
I'm
attitude
not.
shows a lot more than mine. I can hide. I feel like I can hide mine
Oh,
a little bit
I
more.
can't sometimes,
I,
and
as
sometimes
long
it's
as my hair is down and y'all can't see my ears getting red because I'm irritated.
no. Sometimes yeah,
Uh,
people can see it. Like sometimes I try to hide it, and I can.
I see it. Like it's like this. Sometimes it's very like you gotta pay attention, but it's like oh, it's there. Oh, it's there. It's there. But
Yeah. Well, we have. I try to
that's
hide it, but
yeah.
whatever.
And we're air signs. I feel like atop of being airheads.
Oh God, I know.
Attitude right there, right there. Right there. Y'all think my faces are like meant for like mine's are just entertainment. That's just who I am. I'm just very
And when it's
animated. Like I'm just you. It's just like you show your emotions. You
I
really do.
know.
I don't like. I think people a lot of
That's
times
why
are
when I
like,
text, that's literally how
yeah, I can literally see,
and
but
my reaction, my facial.
the only times I can't tell is like when we're talking serious and I'm like, is she like mad? Is she I what?
I know
When
before
there's
I,
no LOLs or emojis, I'm like, I'm like a dog. Hmm, hmm, I'm not sure. I'm not comprehending right now. But yeah, I'm like,
yeah, even just through my texts, you can.
oh
I
yeah,
talk with an exclamation mark.
yeah, oh yeah, definitely.
People be like, "Are you yelling?"
No,
No, that means you really don't know who I am.
yeah, it's, we're just used to it now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah, no.
Yeah. Well,
That's that. That's the
yeah,
episode.
it is what it is.
And we just
I
gonna
hope you guys enjoyed it.
what do we talk about? A million and one things per
I
usual.
know.
Per
And we were supposed
usual.
to have
That never happens.
no.
Come on,
I don't even
close
know
it out,
why we
girl.
always ask.
I
What are
know.
we gonna talk about? Oh, we're gonna talk about this, and
We never even talk about what we want to talk about.
no.
But thank you guys for watching.
Yes.
Hopefully this one made it through all the way. If you guys
I
saw,
know. Sorry.
we've had technical difficulties per usual.
Yeah. All
So
right.
I
Well,
hope you guys enjoyed.
our show. Hope you like, comment, subscribe, and give us a 5 star at Spotify and Apple Podcast. Woo!
And don't forget, we have our socials in the bottom.
Yes.
TikTok for now,
Yeah.
Instagram,
Mm-hmm.
and whatever else is in the bottom.
Yeah. All right. Bye.